Hello and welcome to the video. So today we'll be talking about eye contact, and I'm very sorry for leaning my chairs, it's a bad habit, but what you'll see normally in public speaking classes is that the person presenting, teaching you how to do eye contact, will say something along the lines of, okay, so what you want to do is you want to look at a bunch of people in the room 3 seconds at a time. So 3 seconds, and then 3 seconds, and then 3 seconds. And I'm sorry to tell you, but that does not work. It doesn't work at all. It's a stupid rule, I think, in my opinion, because it's so hard to implement, right? When you're public speaking, you're not thinking about eye contact. No, you're thinking about your speech and how you're saying it, right? So what I've noticed how works for me is finding three people in the room. So one person here, and one person here, right? Normally my mentor's in the middle, and then just a couple of friends here and here. And those people, they have to be people you know who are engaged with your speech, who are your friends, that sort of thing. Because if you're looking at someone you don't like, then they're gonna just like it doesn't work out. I've tried it before. It doesn't work out. So you have to really pick your friends. And what that will do for you is if you're looking at someone here, right, and you drift your eyes towards this person now, what will happen is you'll create the illusion of you looking at other people in the room. So if you're being marked on a speech, or if you're just trying to do public speaking better, it will really increase your audience engagement, because now your audience feels like you're being looked at. A lot of the times when these teachers, they say, okay, so you want to look around the room for 3 seconds at a time, like this, like how I'm doing it now. When they do their speeches later on, they don't implement it. They're doing their own form of eye contact, where sometimes if they're a nervous speaker, they're doing something that goes like this, right? They're not following their own advice, right? They're not practicing what they preach, which is why I'm really making this video, because when you notice something being taught, yet it's not working for the masses, and it might work for a small subset of people, and you might be one of those people, right? It's a bit, I don't know how to say it, it doesn't sit right with me, because it's just generic advice that doesn't really suit the people. So that's one thing you can do. You can literally just pick three people in the room and just drift your eyes towards them. If you're walking, it helps a bit, because then you're just looking at one person there, walk a little, it helps. That works well for me. The next thing you can do is, let's say you're practicing in a mentor group with a mentor, or even just by yourself in a large room, right? Or a boardroom. What you can do is you can put faces to chairs. That sounds weird. What I mean by that is, imagine there's people sitting in the empty chairs, and when you're doing your speech, you're just looking at them. You can follow the 3 second rule if you want. I try to follow it. It works. It kind of doesn't work. It's quite difficult. But when you're doing this speech and you're looking at these people, what you'll notice is that the next time you go in to do a table topic or a speech, your eye contact will improve, because it just feels more natural and you've practiced. So instead of really looking at people, you're just looking at a bunch of chairs. Now, one other thing that I really must tell you is quite crucial is, don't look at the back of the room, right? So let's say your three people are all at the back. You might not want to do that, because if I'm just looking at the back of my wall right now, you can already tell I'm not looking at the camera. Now I'm looking at the camera and it's a lot more visible, right? You can see me. You'd rather have people in the middle of the room, so then it creates the illusion that you're looking at the people at the back and the front. And that's what I think what will work for the majority of people. And the more you do it, the more practice you'll get looking at people. So instead of now having three people in the room, you have maybe five right here. So now it creates a bigger illusion that you're looking at a lot of people. And to be fair, if you're looking at five people in the room consistently, you're looking at a lot more people than, I assume, majority of the good public speakers, right? Because if you're a public speaker like, I don't know, Tony Robinson's or whatever, you're up on a big stage in a concert, you're not going to be looking at individual faces. No, no, no. You're going to be looking at just blocks of people. So one person here, one person here, one person here, up here, right? And that's really only to make it look like they're looking at you when they're not really. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Hope it helps. Good luck in public speaking.